Alright, gamers, let's roll. Stop. Nice! God damn it, dude.
Power is in danger. There's a foe of 1,000 souls. They've been abandoned by the Lord.
Oh, this is some fucking bullshit.
To the nation.
Final kill cam. No, it's not. Imagine running around with a striker. Here he goes, look at him.
Instantaneously combust.
Guys, vote Dome if you're not an idiot. Shut the fuck up.
If fighting is sure to result in victory.
Gotta add as many offensive slurs as you can into one sentence. So that way, no matter your opponent, you'll forever hurt them in any way.
Here we go! Smoke out! Grenade!
That's a grenade.
Hold on, I'm gonna stick to spawn. Don't move.
He's right in front
Look
of
at
me.
me.
You guys are looking away from each other.
Look at me.
Pop smoke if you guys want to actually win.
Alright, let's go.
Remember, we are here to give you fire support. Don't hesitate.
On the
On the gunner.
Let's go. I'm driving.
We're under fire already.
USA! USA!
Get out of the front. I'm gonna hit you. Get out of the front. Whoever's in the back, get out. Fuck it.
Y'all ever tried crack?
Once, but I was too high on coke to actually feel it.
I nutted with such intensity it felt like organs were coming out of my cock. I didn't bother cleaning up because I felt really tired after my big nut, so I just went to bed nude, covered in jizz. I woke up the next morning and all the jizz was gone, so I thought, oh, my dog must have licked it off while I was sleeping. I went downstairs to make my favorite breakfast, cornflakes and water, when I felt like something was watching me. Lo and fucking behold, I opened my cupboard, and my nut from last night is in the pantry and ate all the damn cornflakes. It walked around like some sort of retarded kangaroo and moaned every time it took a step like a humpback whale. It was the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I ran upstairs screaming, locked myself in my room and started smashing my ballsack with a hammer because I never wanted to bust a nut again. All of a sudden I hear knocking on the door. My nut says in a terrifying voice, "Hey bro, what's the Wi-Fi password?" I'm utterly horrified. I barricaded my door and tried to call the police, but they didn't answer because they saw that my number called them 800 times last month asking for help with math homework. So I was stuck by myself. I tried to distract myself by listening to Lil Pump and watching anime. Trapper of the century, trapper of the century, I yelled to myself, but I knew that my nut was still outside that door. I must have fallen asleep due to lack of sleep deprivation and lack of food, because I blacked out and woke up like 36 hours later. I pressed my ear to my door and listened for my nut walking around the house. I couldn't hear anything. so I inched the door open and slowly walked out to get something to eat. I creeped carefully around the house and tried to open the freezer when I heard those god-awful footsteps and moaning noises. I tried to hide in the fridge, but there were too many Greek yogurts, so I just fucking slipped down and smashed my head off the floor. The room was spinning around me.
What the shit?
Fuck. Okay. The room was spinning around me. Everything was blurry. My nuts lit up to my ear and whispered, "The male, my nibble, your dick small as fuck." And then I realized I was still nude. This was the most embarrassing moment of my life. Hey guys, can emoji here. I was blind with rage at this moment. With all the remaining might in my body, I punched the shit out of my nut and sent his goofy ass flying across my living room. I forced myself to stand and started jerking my dog furiously. I screamed and yelled in pain as I stroked my wiener. My foreskin had become red and numb, but I pressed onwards through what felt like a fucking strand of barbed wire coming out of my dick. I created another living nut, specialized to kill my other evil and malevolent nut. I named it Evan. I witnessed as my two globs of cum splashed upon each other, wildly stringing wildly stringing ropes of jizz at each other until Evan held my evil nut in a chokehold and
Damn,
then died
really?
slowly. I gave Evan a high five and a Starbucks gift card and let him live his life in the big city. I burned the body of my evil nut and threw its ashes in the toilet. Sometimes I still call Evan and we play video games together. I will never watch gay incest rape porn again. That was my story.
Jeremy?
Hey, teddy bears.
Oh, look.
Nice timing.
Oh, now he's even drinking.
So, 0960 is a Haligue doctor, right?
You know he's gonna try to kick Kino there.
That was enjoyable to watch.